And we are back from our break here at the Great Quakeholio Tournament 2018. I've still got some taco in my beard. There it goes. Those were quite the tacos.
Weren't they?
Yes.
El Phoenix, man. They can do no wrong.
I know, right?
They can do no wrong. I'm Blake Morris, your electronic sports commentator extraordinaire, joined by my devilishly handsome co-host,
Oh,
David
that could
Craddock.
be either or, but it's
right.
me.
Yes.
Yes.
And my angelically adorable other co-host,
Aw.
Asif Khan.
I'm in a beardo sandwich over here.
That's the best place to be. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
If it gets cold during the winter,
Seriously.
you're right where you want to be.
No, I know.
That's right.
I can grow quite a beard, too, but it's summer.
And we've been joined now on
Our
the
special
live stream.
guest,
That's
El
right.
Phoenix Sweet Tea.
It is delicious.
It's quite delicious.
It's probably full of high fructose
Yeah,
corn
I'm
syrup.
not going to have any more, but it's very good.
I think I'm going to be on the Jazz for the rest of this tournament.
Are you sure this just isn't a diabetic's diarrhea?
It could be diabetic diarrhea filtered down into
They
a jug.
bottle it.
Actually, this
Sell
segment
it
is
at
brought to you by
LP.
diabetic diarrhea.
There you go. Because we can make up any sponsors we want. Because Asif, you pretty much put this whole thing on yourself.
Yeah, I know. It's
I mean,
pretty sweet.
I mean, you had a little help from your friends getting like all the technical stuff done, but
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
this
I mean,
wouldn't have happened without you.
yeah, it helps to have a briefcase man at Shacknews.
Hells yeah, it helps to have a briefcase man in many situations in life. I
Yeah,
feel.
but there's really not many other briefcase men running around,
no.
especially ones that'll just run out during a tournament and buy everyone tacos.
That's right. You just bought, you bought tacos for everybody, not just
I
us.
bought $422 worth of Mexican food just now.
Oh man.
And sweet tea.
And yeah,
There
and
he
they're
is.
excited about the tacos.
That's right.
Do it for Shacknews.
Doing it for
and
tacos.
Doing it for
we are a
tacos.
taco-based economy. at
That's
Shacknews.
right. You actually owed me a taco already from earlier today.
Did that count as me paying you back for the taco
Yeah.
bet?
My handsome young man Charles here,
Charles
who's
looking for
just
some-
off camera, running our social media. He still owes me a taco.
Thank you for sitting in for me earlier, Charles.
Yeah.
We were dealing with some internet issues. Hopefully the chat is enjoying the stream quality now.
Yes, that's
Uh,
right.
you know.
Thanks to Steve Jobs.
Yeah, thank you, Steve Jobs. Shout out to Steve Jobs for
Another
providing the internet
unofficial
for tonight.
sponsor of the first.
People do not like Steve Jobs.
Oh, wow.
Well,
He's dead. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
they don't have to like him because, Well,
All I know is that without one of his products, we would not have internet right now for this
right.
stream.
that's right. You wouldn't be watching the stream if it weren't for that. And we wouldn't
also,
be
yeah, I mean-
hydrated right now if it weren't for this bottle right here because I think we've run out of
We
water.
ran out of water.
I think the hotel ran out of water at Quake.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It
no
happens.
more water.
There's nothing to drink here but this
And this has
sweet
been a
tea.
trend. Yesterday in my
Cans of
hotel
balls.
room,
Your
right
water
after
got
I
shut
got out of
off.
the shower, right, I was cleaning off my glasses, as we do.
As we do.
You should do it every day if you have glasses.
Yeah.
And like as I'm doing it, the water like in the it's just like nothing. So I have like soap all over my glasses, the things that I used to see, right? I'm like, fuck. I just like go get like a bottle of water and I literally wash like
Yeah.
with a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Which like, seems kind of bougie to like have like bottled water.
Said
Oh,
the-
man.
But it was really just like
Gotta
the
make
best.
do.
Yeah, right?
in
I'm
these
glad I didn't have to
survival
use sweet
situations.
tea to
Oh.
clean off my glasses because
That
then they'd
would
be
just-
sticky.
You'd still be scraping it off.
Yeah, right?
Not a good cleanser, that sweet tea, unless you're talking about your palate.
I mean, clearly it cleansed out some diabetic's colon earlier.
I hope, yeah.
Look at
All
this
right.
color.
So we're
It's
just about-
darker than me.
We're just about ready to go live now. I know that we said round two was
Darker
going.
than Charles.
Darker than the great Quakeholio himself over here.
I am Quakeholio.
Now I know we said that
I
we
should
were.
have got nachos. Thinking about it. That was
Go back.
Beavis' favorite food. I guess I should go back to El Phoenix. I'm sorry.
Make him stay
Now,
open again.
now there is an electronic sports tournament going on.
Oh,
here,
there
gentlemen.
is?
I don't know if you knew about it,
I'm sorry.
but we
I
do have
wondered-
some
I thought
things
this
to
was
discuss.
Why the hell
I
you
thought
made
this
me
was-
sit at this desk
I
all
thought this was a
night?
talk show about Mexican food.
It's a taco talk show, yes.
Taco Talk.
Taco talk.
Oh,
Brought to you by
so what are we playing? What electronic sports up next?
So we lied to you earlier when we said round two was going to be Doom. We hit some technical snags because the game is
Swerve.
freaking old,
Yeah.
and computers are now confused. It's almost like we gave the computers a cassette player. That's like, and they didn't
It's
know
like-
what to do
Or a
with it.
DVD.
I blame Windows 10.
All right, but we're just about All right, we're just about ready to go, and we're going to be going into Quake 2, 4-player free-for-all, 25 kill limit, and we are going to map DM8.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is going to be.
Yeah, this is Asif. This is your game. This is your Quake.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite Quake for the campaign, which I feel is highly underrated.
Oh, campaigns in Quake are underrated in general.
They are, but this was a few months ahead of Half-Life in terms of kind of telling a more cohesive story with interconnected levels, a lot of backtracking through the levels that opened up.
We're about to go live. Let me just take a quick sip.
Oh
of
my!
this
I see a Shacker in here. Soxta.
Shacker's
And here we go. Is a bad mother, zombie, Soxta, and Deflector.
Soxta's bottom left, and he is not even in the game yet.
He made it to round 2, and he's just waiting to get in to join that server.
There we go.
There we go. All right, now is the time.
All 4 competitors are in.
Now, David, as our resident id-game expert, what can you tell me about this map?
So this map is pretty nice because, like the longest yard in Quake 3, you have a nice variety of weapons, but it's a different layout in terms of areas to control. It's not as verticality based. It's a lot of tunnels, only a few open areas. So this is a map where players can kind of choose an environment that favors them and their particular weapon loadout.
But not the rocket launcher. I saw Soxta kill himself earlier with it.
Yeah, that's rough though.
Yeah, it's all about the circular, trying to get the high ground. You know, managing your power-ups, managing your rockets.
You also have to do a lot more managing of your weapons in this game. If you remember, Asif, for example, the chain gun needs a second to rev up.
Yep.
The machine gun gradually tilts up as you fire, so you need to aim down a bit if you want to actually hit an opponent level with your chest. It takes a bit more.
We're finally seeing some rocket spam, which this game was definitely known for because the rocket was not as effective.
No, siree. And let's see.
And this game,
no one has the railgun yet.
They brought back the bouncy grenade launcher from Quake 1, though. That's a favorite of mine. You can get some really tactical kills with the grenade launcher.
Yeah, you gotta drop this pineapple at someone's feet.
Now, what do you guys in particular like about Quake 2? What appeals to you?
I think the introduction of the railgun changed shooters forever.
That was, like I described it earlier, that's Quake 2's sniper rifle. It packs a punch. It has great kickback, great game feel. It's also effective at close range too.
Wasn't there some movie that had a railgun in it that came out around the same time?
Guns of Navarone?
Yeah.
That's what inspired the railgun.
Yeah.
Well, that's what inspired the setting of Quake 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember the movie with the railgun, but it's kind of all based in those war movies. It's where a lot of Quake 2's inspiration.
Yeah, it's like an action war movie.
Yeah.
The Quake lore is really interesting because Quake 1 was so disjointed with the 4 episodes.
Yeah.
But with Quake 2, because John Romero had been kicked out, and other people were on their way out, it definitely was a more cohesive story.
It was a more cohesive story, and also the environments. There was more cohesion, more connective tissue between them. You're not going to go from space age military installation to Lovecraftian castle.
Is that a BFG I see in the top right
in fact, that is a BFG 10K.
You know what they actually call? You know what that gun stands for?
Big Friendly Giant.
Yes.
That's the Roald Dahl story, which is also great.
It is great.
Roald Dahl, underrated.
I know. What was? Isn't he the guy that created Peter Pan?
No.
No.
Matilda.
Oh. My bad.
Disgust on your face. Didn't he write Witches?
He wrote The Witches?
He wrote The Witches, right?
Matilda, BFG, James and the Giant Peach.
James and the Giant Peach.
That's it. That's what I was trying to think of.
Solid children's author.
Yes.
But books that you could read as an adult still really enjoy.
Absolutely. Illustrations by Quentin Blake are great, too. We could talk books all day, though.
But I wasn't talking BFG that way. I was talking about the big fucking gun. Did he do anything with it?
Yes, he did. He got 1 kill with it.
There you go. Are they not updating that left side?
No, we're not getting our scores updated. It's okay.
It's a mystery.
Because that just adds to the thrill.
So,
I gotta say, I'm really enjoying watching 4-player split screen Quake.
2.
Oh yeah, the size of the score, readouts are so tiny because we're looking at 4 screens right now.
So Asif, I don't know what your input is. I'll have to get your opinion, but in my opinion, the most balanced gun in this game is probably the chain gun. It strikes this really nice balance between power, has a little bit of time to rev up, but you also don't really have to control the gun. It doesn't rock up. No screen shake.
Historically, for me, across the whole series, I think the plasma rifle is one of the best.
Yeah, that one, they don't have the plasma rifle in this one. They have that, that laser.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
it's
you're
pretty
right.
good. It's basically the plasma rifle of this game.
Yeah, exactly. But you're right. Oh god, the shotguns in Quake are not very good.
Oh, and the super shotgun kickback in Quake 2 is fantastic.
I mean, can we talk about the lighting really quick?
We can.
Look at
Yes. It's also this.
All right, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. One of the fantastic things about being live is that anything can and will happen. Sometimes.
Oh, in fact, Blake, they just missed. I was explaining to you and Asif why Doom Eternal is actually Half-Life 3, but now I can't share that information live.
Oh
so-
well.
Well.
Yep.
Such is life.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering who won the first match of round 2, it was Bad Mother and Zombie. We have folks competing right now in Quake 2. It's a 4-player free-for-all with a 25 kill limit, and they are fighting on map DM8. We're just getting set up for our second match, so that's going to be happening soon. In the meantime, we're just kicking it, drinking some sweet tea right here from the El Phoenix, and just doing our thing. Are you guys still talking? You guys are
We've
just
got a bit of relevant trivia here, Blake.
We were
This is about
talking
the
about
railgun.
that movie with the first movie with the railgun.
And I was thinking it was a Schwarzenegger.
I
flick,
knew.
and it was. It
Yeah.
was Eraser.
It's Eraser.
Eraser had a rail gun.
Eraser had a railgun, and then Quake was the first video game
Yes.
to really popularize the
Quake
railgun.
2.
Yeah, sorry, Quake.
Quake 2.
I just the franchise.
Yes.
Let's see, Eraser. Gosh, I think I've seen that. Is that the one where he's a clone?
No,
What?
no, that's the. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
No. I can't
that's
remember. I don't know if I ever saw Eraser then.
I saw it a long time ago.
He's like, oh, this is a mistake on this paper here. I'm going to have to erase.
Okay, so this is gonna be 3 people.
So
in a
this is
free-for-all.
gonna be 3-player free-for-all this
That's
match.
different.
Because we have an.
I like to call those a 3-for-all, Blake.
Oh,
Whoa.
Arty har.
got some puns in
Mine-
that briefcase
Wow.
there, don't you?
I got some dad jokes here.
My mind is just blown, Asif. I
just-
have
That's what I do. That's why they pay
Never-
me the big bucks.
never would have thought that.
They don't pay me.
You pay everybody.
Get nothing.
I know. Seriously.
Yeah.
They just like hold me upside down.
Every
and
month.
shake me. Those bloodsuckers at Shacknews.
Nobody made you do it for Shacknews. You just had to compulsively do it for Shacknews.
I don't think so.
You don't think that
Hey,
you
Greg.
had compulsively?
What's up, Gregors?
Is our girl Greg Berkelton watching?
Good old Berkelton's watching.
Berkelton!
Shout out to Greg.
Shout out to Greg
The
Burke.
whole home team, if you guys are out there. What's up? We love
Our video editor, Greg Burke.
So the loser
Holding
of this
it down.
match gets to edit all of Greg's articles for life.
you. Oh, good God.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean on two fronts.
Greg knows it though. He knows.
He knows it. He knows it. It
You don't
doesn't.
need
it's
to
like-
put him out on blast in front of the whole
Oh,
world.
but Greg and I, we have a thing, Asif.
You got a thing
Greg
going
knows
on.
that I can tease him because we are united in our love of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I guess.
We're Ocarina of Time brothers.
Is it Ocarina or Ocarina?
It's Ocarina.
It's Ocarina.
It's Ocarina.
Ocarina or Ocarina. Weigh in the Twitch chat. I
I think
guess.
it is Ocarina of Time.
Greg
I think it's
understands.
Ocarina.
You see, he understands. He knows.
Greg is a very patient and understanding man.
Thanks to everyone in chat for understanding our technical difficulties. We appreciate it.
Yeah, technical difficulties happen on live streams. I'm sure
It must have been all this
used
sweet
to it.
tea. Got
The
it
sweet
gummed
tea
up
is-
the
It is.
works.
It's gumming up the
It's
works.
getting to our brains. It's seeping in and taking over
That's right.
like an eraser. That Schwarzenegger movie.
Like a railgun in an eraser movie.
I must make sure this paper has no typos. I'm going to use my eraser. Oh, it looks like we're ready for the second match. People are just getting in there and doing God knows what to our computers.
There's just a lot
Yes.
of key bindings
A
and
lot
mouse
of-
sensitivities
It is.
changing
But
around.
that's a big part of the Quake community.
That's why
you
there's
know?
downtime. That's why we can jibber jabber about sweet tea and
That's
tacos.
right. That's right.
Gives us
That's
time
right.
to talk. Give us another word from our sponsor, maybe.
Yeah, I think it is time for another word from our sponsor,
That's
Mr.
me.
Asif Khan.
Sometimes, do you think about your shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People complain about shoe prices, right? But
They
our
do.
feet are super important.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No,
people should-
if your feet are comfortable, you're gonna feel good.
yeah.
It starts at your feet.
Sometimes, maybe splurge on some shoes for yourself.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
some comfy shoes.
Treat
But
yourself.
at the same time, someone shouldn't be denied comfortable shoes just because
Just 'cause the
they're not
cost of them.
affluent. Yeah.
Exactly. That's my point. I want wealth equality, but in shoes.
Yes.
Let's start there.
Shoe
right.
quality.
Shoe quality.
All right, let's start with shoe
Yeah.
quality. And we're
Hashtag shoe quality.
Shoe quality.
Hit us up on the Twitter. Don't use Facebook. It's a horrible website.
brought to you by Asif Khan.
Yeah. And, you know,
That's it.
I speak for Shacknews.
The one and
the Army
only
Tech News.
sponsor of the Great Quakeholio Tournament 2018.
That's right.
That's right. All right, and here we
And
go.
it is time to play more Quake 2. We got 3 people in a
This is
free-for-all.
a 3-for-all.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
We got Sticktastic, another Shacker,
So the
Laser
interesting-
32.
One of my
and
favorite
Nightlight.
One of my favorite aspects of this game, Asif, is the default weapon, the blaster, isn't all that great, but the offset is you've got unlimited ammo. So you're never without, you're never without a gun. You're not going to find yourself like in Doom, just running around with a fist trying to punch people who have rocket launchers and
That's
BFGs.
true. Oh, that's always terrifying when you see a pineapple go over your shoulder.
Yeah, man.
You're like, where did that come from?
Yeah, it puts you in a difficult spot. 'Cause you don't run
We're just a little bit of frame drop here.
We can smooth it in. The cool thing, another aspect of this game that I just love, if you pick up grenades, even if you don't have the great grenade launchers, you can hold them, you can throw them.
You can
That's
go
true.
Just about anywhere.
That was different than Quake 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't just throw it.
Yeah, just a lot of aspects of Quake that were kind of underrated. Quake 2 kind of bridged the gap between the old school Doom style of FPS and into Half-Life.
You know, what's funny is like with the grenade kind of play in this, it's very similar to how Halo 2 was.
Yes.
Where you soften some guy up and the last thing you do is throw a grenade at his feet.
Yep.
It's like once you're reloading or whatever, it was like a great stall mechanic.
It really was.
And that's why the pace of play in this game is slower than Quake 1, in my opinion.
Oh, it is. There's a lot of differences that separate Quake 1 and Quake 2. The pace is different. Also, there's the mid-air combat is very different. You don't have as much control, but the game kind of makes up for that in other areas, such as the more precise weapon balance. Quake 1's just kind of a blowout. You either use the rocket launcher, the lightning gun, or you're just outgunned. In this game, you have a much greater chance of winning with a variety of weapons.
And also, there's the number 2 in Quake 2.
That's
a
the
big
DS.
biggest difference.
Yeah, DS Burn says, why is Quake 2 not popular? It's the best one. I agree with you, DS Burn.
I don't think it's that it's not popular. It's just that this is where id was kind of trying to find its way with Quake. This is when, after this game where they said, you know what, Doom is kind of our single-player focused franchise. We're going to farm out Wolfenstein, and Quake is going to go multiplayer. I don't know that. I mean, I think it was the right decision. You can't argue against Quake's success in the multiplayer scene.
Sure.
But Quake 2 is my favorite Quake. I absolutely love the design of the single-player campaign.
Now, you bringing up Wolfenstein now, that's an interesting franchise because there was like an attempt to reboot that franchise like maybe a decade ago.
Yeah, it's been
And-
rebooted a couple times.
Yeah, and it didn't really click.
Machine Games has done a great job with the
They've
franchise.
done a
Yeah,
fantastic job.
yeah. The last two Wolfenstein games,
And the Old Blood
and the
Yes.
Old Blood, the standalone
DLC.
expansion, yes, they nailed it. They nailed like what needed to be there plot-wise.
I think for the last 10 to 12 years, it has been looking for kind of a new home for Wolfenstein, and they finally hit on one that they like with Machine Games because the story is actually continuing.
Was that a
Yeah.
BFG kill?
What's great is like all these
How do you
stories.
miss with the BFG?
It's not as powerful as Doom in that it won't hit everything. It really is.
They nerfed it a little.
They nerfed it a little. It does pack
And
a
the
bigger
BFG
punch.
was not in Quake 1, was it?
No.
Yeah, so this was definitely a break from the first one.
Yeah.
They really feel like two different games.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they are.
Yeah, but they both have that same core philosophy.
Yeah, but getting back to it, it's like games like this. They used to kind of you build your own narrative around them in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
They kind of gave you a basic story to work with, and you just kind of went from there.
Yeah.
But nowadays, like so much of like the
Do
story
we have some
is
underwater
expanded.
combat going on here?
Yeah, we do.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Very James Bond.
Fantastic one that aquatic battle.
Aquatic throwdown.
He's still kind of floating around down there.
I think Quake might be one of the few games to really get underwater, the feel of underwater right. It feels very natural.
Sound.
The sound is great.
Yeah.
Ooh, just like
My
that.
favorite weapon, that chain gun.
Stick-tastic. Showing them how it's done.
Steam. Gotta interfere with the game. Of course.
Typical Steam.
Steam just can't.
Leave well enough alone. It's true. Stick-tastic, just laying the smackdown left and right here.
It really is.
I have a feeling that he'll be moving on to the next round.
He wants to do it for Shacknews.
Yeah, Stick-tastic is a chatting member as well.
Yes.
So.
Listen to the feedback of that super shotgun. It's so good.
It's definitely better than the shotgun and the old Quake 1.
You know, that gun was really interesting. I talked to Romero about it when I was researching Rocket Jump, which is a book, 250 pages that you can read on Shacknews.com, right on the front page right now. The interesting thing about shotgun in Quake was it was the default weapon, and it kind of doubled as the pistol and a shotgun. It had a much faster rate of fire, but it didn't quite have the same punch as Doom made shotguns known for an FPS game.
That's right. I felt like a pea shooter almost.
It kind of was.
It had no recoil.
No. But that kind of contributed to its much faster rate of fire.
That's right.
All the guns in the Doom games definitely feel way more overpowered to me than in the Quake series.
Nice kill by Stick-tastic
That really
there.
was a nice kill.
He is doing work with that super shotgun.
Blake, I think you're right, though. I mean, what a lot of people need to remember about Doom is that it was an innovator, but it also means that it was kind of ironing out a lot of balance issues and just kinks that Quake kind of smoothed out.
I love how dark this game is.
It is really dark. It goes from dark to really moodily
red, like
to
oranges and reds.
Yeah, some yellows in there.
Yeah, it plays with shading a lot. Yeah, it really
Well,
does.
that was Carmack's whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Figuring out new lighting effects, new collision detection.
What impressed me most about Quake 2 is this actually, despite the dramatic difference in appearance from Quake 1, this is actually the same engine Carmack just built on top of it.
Yeah. Well, he's always kind of tooling around with whatever engine he has.
Yeah.
So, if I can ask you, David, what was it like talking with all of these sort of legends of the gaming industry, people that sort of built the modern gaming world?
It was really cool how humble and candid they were in talking about they were as open about their failures as their successes. I think that they are all really, really humble and grateful and still passionate to talk about what they created and are interested to analyze what they did right and wrong, because they're all still students of the game. They're all still making games and interested in kind of building on their legacy.
Well, Carmack doesn't make games anymore. He just makes engines.
Yeah. Well,
I guess that's always
Carmack's
what he
engine
did.
is tech, and so he's still kind of building that
Yeah.
out, you know. But games have always been his playground because, as Carmack knows, games are really... Most games are really high tech and demand high performance, and I think that's why games have always kind of called.
Especially this franchise.
Especially Quake. Yeah.
When Quake, and like we said earlier, like Quake 2 was the first game that I could actually. I had a computer.
It's always exciting when you realize your specs actually meet and perhaps exceed a bit the minimum requirements.
Like, what compelled them to like leave the world of Doom and move into Quake?
I think they just wanted to kind of branch out and have more brands going. You know,
Yeah.
what they did. Romero and I actually talked about this. He said for their first game in a franchise, they would work very hard to build not only the technology but kind of the world. That way, they could splinter the team. Part of it could work on the sequel, since there was already a game to build off of, while kind of the main force of it would work on, wait for Carmack to build the platform they were going to use next, and then the designers could jump in and experiment in a new playground. So it kind of let it, for example, there was less than a year between Doom 1 and 2. That whole time, Carmack wasn't working on Doom 2, he was able to work on Quake. So they, even for such a small company, they struck a nice balance between having experienced level designers such as Romero
Except the rocket launchers poop.
work on those maps and let Carmack do what he loved to do and build technology for new games.
I thought, going back to your long read Rocket Jump real quick. Well, I think because we were so removed in time from when those events occurred, that there was a level of maturity from everyone you interviewed. and it wasn't. I didn't feel like there was a tone of regret at all.
No.
There was definitely some bitterness, but when
From
I
some
read
parts,
it,
yeah.
I felt regret because it was really like a super team.
It really kind of epitomizes that lyric, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah.
That was a super team. That's why it was, id Software's still great. I mean, Doom 2016 was fantastic. Quake Champions is a good game in its own right. Doom Eternal was great. But I think most id fans would agree that, man, the id that created Wolfenstein 3D, Doom 1 and 2, and the Quake trilogy was just the super team.
But yeah, that's what happens.
The all-stars.
That's what happens when everyone is a visionary, though.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's just one of those things that's going to happen. So, all right. And it looks like that round is over. And it looks like, I think Sticktastic is taking it home.
Yeah, can we get our tournament?
We're going to just get a confirmation. It's a little too hard to see those tiny little
yeah, I don't have
tiny
my
little
bifocals.
boxes.
No.
So
I actually don't need
we have to wait for
But now I do.
Now you do.
we have to wait for the judges to give us the results. But I believe Sticktastic looked like he had
He was rocking it there.
pretty big lead there. He might have ended the game with 25 kills.
We'll find out shortly.
So we'll find out in just a moment here.
You rocking more PT? That's a dangerous game.
I need something
right.
again.
Okay.
All right.
And we
And
are
we are
back.
back.
Do
There
we
we
know
go.
who won yet?
No.
Got it. Okay.
We'll never know who won. We're just gonna have to keep going.
Building a
Well,
misery
at
here
some
for the
point-
next one.
Till the next one.
That I tell you won't be as long, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. He's always like, "Oh yeah, this isn't gonna be that long," and then it gets to time to edit it.
And then I'm like, hey, Asif, I was thinking for chapter 48.
I'm like, oh my god, the fact that we had to redesign our website to accommodate for the size of your features twice.
Yeah,
Well, the first one was just band-aids. The
Oh, that's
second
true.
one was like a drastic redesign.
that's true.
Yeah. But tonight you've got a giant jug of sweet tea to keep you going from thanks to El Phoenix
Yep.
and Asif who bought the jug.
Right.
Oh, I mean,
And now, a word from our sponsor.
that's me. You know who's pretty great?
Who's that?
Cleveland Browns.
Try again.
I mean,
It was pretty great.
What's that?
I don't know. Shacknews?
Shacknews is pretty great.
Shacknews is pretty great.
Hey,
See, that time you got it.
Okay.
the
Nailed
Cleveland
it.
Browns.
Yes,
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Now we're from our sponsor. Shacknews is pretty cool.
That word from our sponsor, the Cleveland Browns. At least they're still trying.
They are. It's a miracle.
Yeah,
Maybe they should get into hosting streams.
they should.
Why not?
You know-
give it a try?
There was a moment last year where Shacknews had more YouTube subs than the Cleveland Browns.
I remember that.
And Gamer Hub had more YouTube subs than the Cleveland Browns, but because of this idiocy that is the false hope in Cleveland, people
Right.
are now subbing to their channel.
Yeah.
So they've surpassed us.
So we're just waiting on one player right now to
Who are we
hurry
waiting?
up and finish up their special needs. One player.
What players
One player.
should
Just
I throw things at them?
throw. Maybe
We
they need
should have
some
got
sweet
that
tea.
Nerf gun. You guys were like, "Don't get the gun." They're like, "Don't get the Nerf gun." We
Yeah.
went to Walmart at midnight because Blake wanted to check it out.
I was okay.
And
First
you,
of all,
you loved Walmart.
I did. Let me just say something to you people. Walmart.
What do you mean,
at-
you people?
That people watching at home.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh my
by
God.
that?
What do you mean? them?
Oh my God!
What
really?
the hell?
Are we gonna go there? Are we gonna go there? You want to do this? You want to do this now on the live stream?
Yes.
Oh
of
my
course
God!
do.
I meant you people watching at home,
Oh.
like all the people out there.
Uh-huh.
Now they can be like, "What do you mean, you people?" And I just mean people in general.
So you just said people in
just
general.
You people in general. People in general of any
Stop saying
race,
you people.
creed, gender. Just anybody out there
Typical
listening.
West Coast elite judging us middle Americans.
Yeah. Go eat your avocado toast.
Oh my God! First of all, I've never had avocado toast.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure that
Avocado's
sandwich
expensive.
earlier today might have been avocado?
There was nothing on that goddamn sandwich.
Blake would have to go pick his own avocado.
Do you know how many tirades I want to go off on right now? I've just
Pick
got to
one.
pick one.
Choose
All right.
your destiny.
All right, listen here, Gaylord Texan. What the hell is the name of that restaurant we
Texan
went to?
Station.
The Yippee Ki Yay Texas
Texas
stereotype.
Yeah.
We go there. I order a pulled pork sandwich. They bring me out a plate with 2 dry pieces of toast and a lump of pulled pork on it. We're going to game.
And we're back.
But I'm not done here. They're still tweaking stuff. At any rate, let me talk about this goddamn sandwich.
They called it deconstructed.
They called it deconstructed. It didn't say deconstructed on the goddamn menu. It just said pulled pork sandwich. It's just a pile of shit that I have to put together.
Who gives
Goddamn
someone a
self.
deconstructed sandwich?
And don't even get me started on the apple empanada that
man.
they called a deep fried apple pie.
When you asked to speak to the chef, they wouldn't even bring him out.
That's because the chef is scared.
Yeah.
The chef is scared. They have to admit.
He knows he's been bait and switching people with
That's
that
right.
deconstructed sandwich.
That deconstructed sandwich is bullshit, man.
Yeah.
If you want me to make my own damn sandwich, put it on the friggin' menu. Say that. I was expecting a
Yeah.
full
Yeah, heads up.
Yeah, at least a heads up that
Yeah.
this is not your regular sandwich.
All right, and we've got Lord Revan, Rasty, RDR, EXE, and Disco Ryan.
You know, Lord Revan has been doing pretty well this
Good
tournament.
showing.
Yeah.
I was telling Blake during Quake 3 that you know you've got a kind of a veteran Quake player in the mix when they disable the gun in the hood. All they need is that reticule for that pixel perfect game.
Pixel perfection is
That's a
so
good
key.
point.
It is.
It is. And you've been talking about that a lot tonight, David.
It's my soapbox.
Yeah. But I mean, it's, in a lot of ways, that's never really changed.
Definitely
Like-
hearing some more Bonnie Hop in this round.
Ooh,
Yeah.
someone's got a hold of a BFG10K.
Looks
Oh,
like
boy.
somebody is just redoing the controllers there a little bit, but they're losing valuable frag time.
That's right.
Oh, and it didn't pay off for them right there. They got killed almost immediately.
There's
covered
no
by the
crying in
Boslin.
baseball. There's no pausing in deathmatch. But that's a saying.
That's right.
Carmack
You have plenty
says
of
that.
time before the match to get key bindings right.
There's no crying in
These
Quake.
PC Master Race people, I'll tell you.
I mean,
These, as Blake would say, these people.
These people. These people.
Back in my
You
day.
people.
Back in my day.
Oh, man.
Hey, you know what though, Austin? We haven't had anyone ask to use controller.
Oh, thank God. That happened at the World Championship at E3. A fella played Duke Nukem 3D with an Xbox 360 controller.
Did all right though.
He placed second.
Yeah,
It's kind of amazing.
a former
Alright.
pro Halo 2 player, I think, if I'm thinking of the right person.
Yeah.
So he
Kid Colt 45.
he has work experience with those gamepads.
Oh, he did. I never understood why he did it, but I was still ashamed of it. And I called him a console plebe all live on stream.
You're not wrong. So we have Lord Revan with the grenade launcher. Again, one of my favorite weapons. You get some really tactical, really stylistic
Ooh.
kills.
It's
that
you
BFG.
have some of like those. Well, this might have been one of the first emergent gameplay games because you would tell stories about the matches that you had.
Yep.
Right. This is before streaming was a thing.
It was, and even though Quake introduced the grenade launcher, it was really kind of an outlier in that game because the arsenal otherwise was very stock. It had id software, shotgun, chain gun, rocket launcher
Yeah,
setup. But
lightning
this game
gun.
this game has a lot more experimental weapons with the machine gun that kind of bucks as you fire it, the grenade launcher, the rail gun.
Yep.
Really interesting loadout.
I think that spirit that we had in this game of experimenting with weapons was carried over into the Unreal tournaments.
yeah.
Because they really did bring a whole lot of new weapons.
Yeah.
Oh,
they did.
man. Let me tell you about Unreal Tournament. I love that game.
I mean, Unreal Tournament is a great game.
I love
But-
it.
Enough of this heresy. Back to Quake.
Aw. That's it. Unreal Tournament next year.
Oh hell no, not here.
Not here.
If you wanna get.
I'm just
lynched,
talking about. I'm
maybe.
just,
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Walking through the BYOC the past couple of days, I saw a lot of games being played. No UT though.
No Fortnite either.
No, I've seen
Oh, I saw
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I've seen Fortnite.
I haven't seen much. Fortnite.
Also, a lot of Sea of Thieves.
Really?
Yep.
yeah, and Monster Hunter. I've seen a lot of Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
games
Monster
played.
Hunter just came out on PC.
Yeah, so
People are
there you
super
go.
stoked to play it, especially because you can get together with friends.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
Have a good time. That game's great.
I love me some Monster Hunter. Are you guys gonna play it now that it's out for PC?
I don't have time for it.
It's
I want it. I have a code for it. I need to redeem it. So
you know, not to get too off topic here, but it's just one of those games that has so many nuances to it and such a like living world that you can always just find little things.
Yeah.
You know,
someone's having problems switching weapons
yes, they
because they
are.
probably mess with their key bindings to the point that they can't do it with numbers.
That's right.
This is what happens.
We gotta
That's
make
what happens when you mess around.
Mm-hmm.
You mess around. That's what you get. When you mess around.
That's what happens.
When you mess with settings.
Why did you have to change your key bindings? Weren't that good to begin with?
Man, and
Asif, do you
I'm
have custom key bindings for Quake, or do you just stick with the run-of-the-mill?
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
This game had WASD, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So no, it was pretty standard for me.
like unlike Doom and all that, you can.
I may have had
work
some
around.
macros for communicating with people. That was about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see the point in straying from the setup.
No, but when it came to
do.
communication, it was helpful to have macros set up so you could be like, they're at rocket, they're at this. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
so-
mean, well, with that's one thing, but just like the general controls, because they're so universal.
Yeah, they're pretty standard.
I actually do change mine just slightly. I don't like reaching for any weapon number beyond 5 because the reach is too far.
So you put it on the Q.
Yeah, I do. I use like ZXC, mouse 2, click the scroll wheel. Yeah, stuff like that. Actually, 1 through 4 I keep numbers, but 5 and on I remap.
Okay.
Other than that, though, no standard movement.
you know what? I can understand that, but I deal with it.
Yeah. It doesn't matter so much in single player, but when I play multiplayer and I want quick access,
You want to get your rocket lock quick 7 default, right?
Yeah, 7 by default. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's kind of a reach.
it is.
Especially this game. This game may not be that rocket intensive, but other people are.
Man, how about this map though?
It's great.
It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good map. It's just big enough for 4 players to get into scuffles, but not run not trip over each other.
You have
especially when
enough
they're
room,
respawning.
but at the same time, you can do your lap, you can get some weapons,
Yeah.
and you can really,
You can kind of spread out.
Yeah,
You
your
kind of
mobility.
stake
you
your
can have a
claim.
plan of attack on this level.
It's great that you can fall from the top level into the water and
Not
just
die.
get back into the action. That's a really
Well,
really
we saw last round. Oh, there's some underwater action right there.
Yep.
We saw that with Sticktastic. He had a lot of success underwater last round.
that's right.
It's a good place. A lot of people get disoriented down there.
Yes.
So it's a good
And-
place for seasoned Quake players to just wreck.
And as we all know, under the sea is a great place to live. You know, we
We
learned
got
that.
a BFG.
We learned that from the Little Mermaid.
See if this person
Did
can
learn
get kill
that.
with it.
Rasty actually just finished up using the quad with the chain gun, which is maybe the best
Yeah.
weapon power-up combo in the game.
Death from above with the chain gun, right?
It's just it's just a meat grinder.
But we got Super Shotgun here with Lord Revan.
And now remember, 2 of these players are going to be advancing on to round 3, and 2 of them are going to be going back to the BYOC. There
Did
go,
you rhyme
rhymed.
that just for me?
Aw, gee.
I see.
didn't. No. I rhymed it for me.
Careful with those grenades.
I make my rhymes for myself. If people want to listen, that's up to them.
Always great.
I'm
Always
noticing
think-
some people are playing 4-3 and some people are playing 16 by 9.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
I don't. You know, it's just one of those things. You know,
That's a weird one.
it's just one of those quirky little things that some kids do.
Kids
You know?
these days.
The kids, man. The kids are all right though, because they're still playing these games.
Kids
That
kids
was
with
a
their-
solid rocket there
with
by
their-
Disco Ryan.
You know, I mean, this stuff came out when I was young, and
Oh,
I've
where
seen
was that shot? He
Ooh,
missed that rocket.
that was a
you know why?
brutal death.
Because the rocket in Quake 2 kind of sucks.
It's not very good. It doesn't even fire as fast as the rocket launcher in Quake 1. It really has
we
no
got-
redeeming
is
value.
that the quad again? Lord Ryan? What is that underwater?
Was that quad? I think that was
it is.
quad damage. Wasn't it? Yeah, but we just can't see because he doesn't have his weapon, just the reticule.
Keeping
That's
us in
right.
suspense.
So, but getting back to it, you know, I noticed like, you know, a lot of the competitors were,
Nice shot.
they're pretty young, relatively speaking to myself.
Yes.
And this came out when I was probably their age, so it's great that, there's still people discovering this game and playing
It is. It is.
because
Well, we're spreading the gospel of old school.
Oh,
PC
yeah.
games.
So one subject Asif and I have discussed often on the Shackcast is how we kind of missed our calling to compete in Quake because esports and electronic sports, especially in id Software's games, was getting bigger around the time we were graduating high school and eyeing foolish things like going to college.
Dating girls.
Yeah, we could have traveled the world competing in Quake and driving home in John Carmack's Ferraris, but no.
Hey, I know the guy that won that Ferrari.
You know him?
Yeah. Because, hey, there we go.
Yep, and we're done.
And it looks like, I
can't
believe,
read a thing.
I think Lord Revenant Disco Ryan won that, if I'm reading it accurately. But I'm going to wait for confirmation from the judges.
No input signals.
No
Murphy.
input. Data input. I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh, my goodness. All right, we're waiting. Check out that sweet desktop, you guys.
And we're back. Wow,
Brought
that
to you
was
by
some
Austin
kind of
Con.
game.
That
we don't
was.
know
That
who
was
won.
definitely a game. It was a heck of a game. It was close, or maybe not.
I can confirm that Quake 2 was played.
Yes,
That's
and
right.
someone won.
I can confirm that that rocket rocket launch is still bad.
Dude, it's
All these years later.
it's terrible.
Do you think they're gonna like patch it?
No.
Like, what do you want?
No, it's just it was intentionally. It was almost made that way, so it was like, hey, use this railgun.
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
Now, where's
You're
the rail?
encouraging 'em?
No,
Because
it's not in this level.
It's not on the map.
here's
Wow,
here's the thing about rocket launchers.
that's almost a good thing.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if they're badass in almost every game, and you want people to use other weapons, you really gotta nerf a rocket
But
launcher.
a game where you created something like rocket jumping to
Yeah.
change the pace that the rocket comes out just screws with everyone's time.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
kind
know
of been a
what's
recurring problem because that was an issue
Yeah.
that
With the
Quake
Quake
had to
Champions
fix
at
in
launch.
Quake Champions. Yeah.
Yeah. That was weird because it was where the rocket was actually spawning in their tube.
Yeah.
That was a fascinating problem that they came up with.
It's too bad that it didn't have a template to work with.
Yeah, you could just
Quake
copy
Champions.
and paste.
Like say Quake Live, which
Yeah.
had been around for almost 20 years. It's too bad they didn't have that.
Yep.
You guys aren't cynical at all.
Are people leaving?
I don't think so.
I think the winners should stick around
Oh, the winners should definitely stick around.
because there might be something coming up after this round.
Yeah, there could be a surprise for the winners.
I'm just saying.
Hopefully the winners are sticking around. I know they can hear me.
Yeah.
So hopefully the winners are sticking around because there might be a chance for them to win something else.
Psst, if you won, if you just won in this round, you should probably stick around.
Yeah, if you made it past round 2 already and you're thinking about what is it? A computer?
Yeah, we're giving away one.
Do
of
we
these
have
PCs.
any computers?
I don't know.
I don't know.
around?
Do I have any PCs I could give away? Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
you
there's
know
like
why?
10 here.
What's that?
No one gave us those.
No. A word from our sponsor.
Yeah, me. I bought those PCs.
You did.
I'm about to give away one.
Or are you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe someone will stand in your way.
Maybe someone
man with
will
the
stand in my
briefcase.
name. We can't give away the PC yet because we need them for tomorrow.
we're hinting
No,
that
no,
maybe
no, no,
that'll
no. We're
happen.
not giving. No, technical crew is begging us not to give away the PCs. Don't worry, guys. They won't.
We're talking about yours anyway. Talking about yours anyways.
They're getting them after this. They're getting
Yeah.
them at the end of
you would
the
if-
tournament tomorrow.
Should we let them? Is there another round of Quake 2 coming up? Or are we done? You got one more round?
Two more.
Two
we
more
got
rounds.
Two more
okay,
rounds.
so we'll let you know in a second. But if you won, stick around.
Yeah,
Do
it's a
stick
smart
around.
idea to stick around if you've won already.
If you won that round, it's a good idea to stick around.
So you just round.
Yeah.
Spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round.
And these are completely unique lyrics. We're just making this up right now.
Lyrics.
Is
These
there
are
a
just a
bracket?
conversation we're having.
Yes, there is a
Lyrics
bracket.
are to a song.
There's a
Words
challenge.
are to a conversation.
If we could get our TO to post the challenge in the Twitch chat, that would be amazing.
All right.
If
I think we
Manny's
should
out
do it.
there, Manny,
Manny, are
in
you
heaven.
listening?
Manny,
Manny, are you
listening?
here?
Please
Manny,
post the bracket.
Please post
to
a
the Twitch chat.
bracket in the Twitch chat.
We're gonna go to a break.
We're gonna take a quick break.
We're gonna take a
We'll be
quick
right
break.
back.
You know what? I'll track down that bracket for you, PSJ back, and we will get it to you.
You track
be
the brack, and we'll be
right
right
back.
back.
We will be right back.
You track the brack, we'll be right back.
At Shack.
Hey, we're
Hey.
back.
Hey, whoa, hey, wow, wee, zowie. Whoa. Whoa, what's going on here?
Surprise, Blake.
Oh my God, I'm just getting out of my little Darth Vader sort of eggshell thing, putting my face back on here. Hey, welcome back to the Great Quakeholio tournament of 2018 here at QuakeCon 2018. I am your electronic sports color commentator, Blake Morris. I am joined by my lovely co-host, David Craddock. And joining us on the stream for a little bit, our best buddy, Charles Singletary.
Hello, everyone.
Now, Charles, we're playing a little Quake 2 here. What's your Quake 2 experience? What's your Quake 2 resume?
Nil.
Nil? You've never played Quake 2? Not once in your life?
No.
So if you just had to guess what the story of Quake 2 is and what it's all about, like, what sort of a narrative would you create?
A science experiment gone wrong.
Ooh.
Not too far off.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not too
pretty
far
close.
off.
Ah,
actually.
sweet.
Yeah.
The idea behind this planet is there is a big gun, bigger than the BFG,
Oh.
and the soldiers are trying to. It's this big gun on this alien planet, and the soldiers are trying to crash there and shut it down.
Okay.
But the aliens are standing in the way.
Got it. So is it a BBFG?
It's the VBBFG.
VBBFG.
It's
Got
the BTB. Bigger than big.
Oh wow!
There we go.
Yep, that's canon now.
it.
I just
I'm
made it.
retroactively making that canon.
I just made that so, like
Make it so.
Captain Picard. You hear about Captain Picard coming back?
Coming
New Star
back,
Trek
yeah.
series
About damn time.
with Picard.
Although, honestly, I feel like it was an ensemble. As much as I love Patrick Stewart as Jean-Luc Picard,
Yeah,
I feel like that was an ensemble thing.
it was.
Are we ready? We're just about ready to go to the next match here. We've got 2 more for you tonight. Just waiting on the players to get ready. And, yes, let's throw it down to the players. All right, let's get going. Over to that match there.
Watching people
Any
play it,
signal?
though, it reminds me of a console shooter that I really, really loved.
Which one is that?
Red Faction.
Ooh.
Faction is a great game.
Red Faction was a lot of fun.
No, we got it going here. Looks like it's only 3 this time around.
Another
Three for all.
three for all.
Another threesome.
Oh boy. Oh,
It is Friday.
It
We
is
do
Friday.
loot streams on Shacknews.
that's true.
Live streams. Does that mean you put on like cosplay bikinis?
No,
and,
we
like,
just
show your
we
butt
just let
crack a
crabs
little?
talk.
Oh boy.
For those
Oh,
don't know,
boy.
for those that don't know who Krabs is, Chris Gerard, one of our writers at Shacknews, who does most of the live streaming with you each week, Charles.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
you're like our regular streamer.
Mhm.
So you
The
know.
stream team.
Yes.
Yes, I gotta say, Reality Bites one of my favorite shows that you guys do.
Is it because I'm dancing and sweating?
Oh yeah, well, that's definitely what keeps me coming back. Let me tell you.
Well, thank you for checking it out.
Yeah, if you kids have never watched Reality Bites, Charles here. Is it like every other week? you
No,
do it?
every Thursday now.
Every Thursday now. Awesome. Every Thursday, you take on a new VR game.
Yes, sir.
Essentially,
Yes, sir.
and take it for a spin. And you were doing the what's that game?
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber. Yeah,
Beat
that.
Saber was a lot of fun, but you know, shout out to the Shackers out there. They challenged me to do the Eminem Rap God in Beat Saber.
Nice.
That was a terrible decision.
Oh.
Oh,
It was really bad. I was very tired and had to take a break after that. Yeah,
man.
it was rough.
Do you feel like more of a Jedi Master after playing Beat Saber, though?
I'm sure there's some like sweaty and out of shape Jedi Masters out there. So yes, I will be that guy.
Oh man, but you were working it. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. I was
you did
I was
great.
definitely putting in the work there.
Yeah, and you did pretty damn well from what I saw.
Yeah,
Yeah, that did not look easy. I gotta say,
I don't know.
I would do it, but I don't need to make that kind of a spectacle of myself. Let's just be real. I already make enough trouble for myself just blathering on and on and on.
Blake, that's why
It's
they
your
pay
gift.
you the big bucks.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's why I'm doing this, right, baby? Yeah. So you know, this has been quite interesting to watch, just because of this verticality.
Yeah, we're seeing a new strategy from Tubbs. Is it?
Yeah, that's right.
Tubbs here. Tubbs had the high ground, was sending BFG blasts down to the ground, which is actually pretty effective because once those BFG blasts hit, if there are any players within range, the BFG just hits them. No matter where. It's not like a rocket where it has to, kind of send shrapnel. If you're there and I hit that wall over there and you're in my field of view, you'll get hit.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
So, but obviously you only get 1 or 2 shots with that sort of a gun, especially in multiplayer.
Yes, that is the balance of the BFG 10K, which is an upgrade from Doom's BFG.
Which game has the best BFG?
Doom 2.
Probably Doom 2.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be real.
Did you use it in Doom 2016? Pretty damn good.
I haven't used it in Doom 2016 because we were talking about that earlier. I haven't really played Doom 2016. I have a copy, but
it's pretty solid. But you really can't go wrong with the original BFG.
No,
it's very satisfying to walk into a room full of imps and Hell Knights and just let loose with one blast and see them all just melt.
Like honestly, I don't think there is no gun that has ever made me feel more badass than the BFG.
It's great.
Like to this day, all the games I've played, everything I've done. Like sure, I've had my like missile array sprays with my giant robots and things like that. But there's just nothing quite like that BFG. It is one of many gifts that it gave to the gaming world.
You just love those big friendly giants.
I love big friendly giants. I also love Babies for George, or Blanket Fire Gregory.
Oh yeah. That's Greg Burke's nickname, right?
Yeah, Blanket Fire.
It's Blanket Fire Gregory Burkleton Burke. We always call it that. We always say that.
Maybe we just confirmed who started the fires in California. With
Greg. Burkleton.
Burkleton!
What did I tell you about starting all those forest fires?
Greg was like, you said do it.
No, Greg.
Right?
I said do it for Shacknews, Greg.
See, that's on you, Blake. You should have been more specific.
I feel like Greg has the most nicknames out of all of our co-workers.
He does. I'm like, Burkleton is great.
Burkleton's great.
That was a Blake creation.
That is a Blake Morse original. If you guys ever want like really awesome nicknames,
I want a nickname.
All right. You're not like the situation.
No.
You're the paradox.
Oh, I'm the paradox.
Yeah. That's it. That's your new nickname.
Paradox.
David, the Paradoxcratic.
Do you know one time I tried to type my last name into my iPhone and Apple's spell check being notoriously bad, it came out with Doc Radical?
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good name, right?
Yeah.
So I actually call myself Doc Radical in games. Doc Radical is pretty good.
You know what? I think you beat me with your own nickname.
Yeah,
you can't
that one's
give
pretty
yourself
great.
your own
No,
nickname.
that credit goes to Siri.
Steve Jobs.
It's the only good thing she's ever done for me.
So, all right. All right, we'll allow the robot to give you that nickname.
Yeah.
All right, you went on that one.
I dig it.
Charles.
Radical MD.
I don't know. Is $2 Chuck? Is it too?
Oh, I've heard $2 Chuck.
Right.
You're gonna be hard pressed to find like a variation on Charles that I haven't heard.
Let's see. I think I could do it. Give me some time. Let's take a look at this this match and what's going on here while I try and think of a nickname for you. Guys, take it away. Charles, do you have any questions about Quake 2 so far?
How quickly do you think I would destroy you if we played against each other?
Oh, very slowly.
Slowly?
Because
Okay. At least you know that I would destroy you.
No, you wouldn't destroy me at all, I think.
So, yeah, I've talked about this earlier, but Quake 2 definitely has my favorite super shotgun. First of all, look at the size of that gun.
It has decent range,
That is a super-sized shotgun. Secondly, it does have decent range, but just the sound and the feel of that power every shot didn't really work out for King Super there, but that's all right. He's still in this game. And he's got the chain gun, which is my favorite gun in Quake 2.
All right, Charles, I think I got your nickname.
Bring it.
Char Solo.
For Charles Singletary.
Yeah.
Char Solo. Have you
See,
heard that one?
I think I have actually.
No.
I have been through so many variations of my name, dude.
But come on, I worked.
And combinations that include my middle name. So
All
try
right.
again. Try again.
All right.
I feel that you are fully capable of coming up with something that'll surprise me.
All right. Charles Clearwater Revival.
That's probably said as well.
Damn it. All right, I'm gonna keep digging. By the end of this weekend, you're gonna have an extra special nickname.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
So we're seeing a shotgun showdown right now. Oh, switch to the super shotgun and the chain gun. Much more evenly matched. You have fewer opportunities to land a big hit with the super shotgun, but everyone will count for much more.
Ooh,
And
nice.
there you go. Super shotgun.
That
Put
did
away
it.
the chain gun.
That did it.
Charmar Superstar.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah. Did it. Nailed it.
Charmar Superstar.
There we go. All right, I found one. But you know what? I like to push myself, so I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
If any of our competitors want extra special nicknames, you know,
All
I'm
right.
here. I'm here. I'm ready to do it for Shacknews. I'm ready to do it for the Great Quakeholio Tournament 2018.
Yep. All our wonderful viewers keep tuning in so you can see the incredible names he comes up with. And
Yeah.
the incredible competition.
If our viewers want nicknames, I don't know. Just ask in the chat, and if someone ever
Bad Kitty can't get one. She
Bad-
just has to be Bad Kitty forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just BK for short sometimes. Even then, it still stands for the same thing. That's right. Oh my goodness gracious! What a match we have going on right now. This has been one of the longer matches of the night as well. That's right. Hit him in the butt. That's right. A grenade to the butt would be no good at all in any situation. No, sir. And you're definitely not going to live long if you fall down
right to
from
the
that
face.
great height and you don't fall in the water. Like King Supa just did there a minute ago. It's still anybody's game. This is
true.
This is one of the, like I said, one of the longer matches. But hey, looks like King Supa took it home, if I am not mistaken. Oh wait, nope. It's either nope. I have no idea. I can't read any of that tiny little writing. No, but I tried. Unlike some
You did.
people, they did.
Valiant effort.
Oh, I was. See, you're the host here.
I'm the
Blake.
host here.
This is on you.
All right, here we go. Wow, what a round that was.
Indeed.
And we got one more to go tonight for round 2 of the Great Quakeholio Tournament here at QuakeCon 2018. And man, I'm just loving it.
It's been really good competition so far. Round 1.
2 more matches. Oh my goodness, 2 more matches.
more.
I just want to go to bed.
Rocket fueled matches. So round 1 we had Quake Live,
That's right.
and now round 2 we have 2 more matches in the Quake 2.
Wait.
Yes.
Is it 2 matches or is it 1 match and something special?
Oh, there's something special.
2
But-
matches
Two
and then
matches
something
and
special.
then something special.
Then something special.
Something on a very special
A
episode
very special
of
episode
the Great
of
Quakeholio Tournament.
Quakeholio.
I
I think Blake is overheating.
I'm there.
I think he's done.
That was my
everyone.
engine sputtering, guys. Just give it a couple more hours. Really let that sleep deprivation kick in. You'll get some great stuff out of me. You know, it's actually something that a lot of television writers will do, right? They'll like stay in the office and like not sleep, and then around 3 or 4 in the morning when they're all just kind of out of it and lost it, that's when they do their best writing. This is an older show, but
It's
you ever
kind
heard
of a
of
high.
News Radio? It was a classic show. I loved it, but that was one of the things the writers would do is they just like couldn't get stuff done during the day, but if they stayed there until 3 or 4 in the morning, they would just crank those episodes out.
That's
and they would
wild.
always be hilarious.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm not cranking out anything
Nope.
coherent at 3 in the morning.
Nope. We're just after this, guys. We're gonna have a little quick slumber party. We're gonna, do each other's hair and makeup, and then
Yeah. There'll be pillow fights.
yeah, lots of pillow fights. Let me see. Maybe we can get the waifu for lifu clan from
I
BYOC.
Kidnap their wives.
I would not want a pillow fight with their pillows. I just don't need whatever is on those pillows
I
slapped in
mean,
my
they
face.
might be like pretty.
Solid.
Yeah.
Hit like a brick. And I just don't need to be slapped in the face with that. Like, I'm just saying. Look, we all had to do stuff to get through college. That's That's way in the past, so let's just leave it there.
If our stream gets rated tomorrow, we know why. Okay. We know exactly why. It was this moment. Let's timestamp this particular
Let's
part.
let's just call it right now.
Blake overheated and attacked the clan, and it's gonna go bad.
It's okay. Our
real
sponsor approved this. I'm sure
Sponsor.
our sponsor is totally cool with this.
No good. Not good for business.
That's just a health advisory. Like, don't let anyone from the waifu clan hit you in the face with one of their pillows.
Yeah.
You don't know where it's been. You don't want to
Hard
know.
as a rock.
Hard as a
Oh man.
Not just the pillow either. You just want to stay away from those guys.
Somebody please clip this. Please clip this conversation.
They must have been afraid of this tournament.
I think Austin's right. They were afraid of this tournament because we talked to a lot of them, and they talked to big game, and they're like, "Oh man, I bet we could get like 95 of our members to show up." And then what? Are any of them here right now? Nobody rolled through with their pillows. That would have been if each one of them had rolled through with their pillows could have signed up too.
Yeah.
And then they could have beat their pillows because that's a good waifu. I know the entendres. The entendres, right?
Yeah,
They're just rolling out. That was like a quadruple
I can
entendre
tell you
right
it's
there.
definitely
It was the
pillow
gears were
beating
turning.
going
He
on
was
right
heading right there.
Yeah.
He was headed straight for it.
You know what? The funniest part is I didn't mean it like that at all. I was just like,
It just worked out.
yeah. We just,
Woo!
it's just natural. I don't know. It's just my gift to the
Yeah,
world.
Thank you. We
This
needed
is for
that.
this is for you, Twitch. This is for you, everyone that's still in this room that stuck around,
And waifu
and
for
for you
life.
guys, and waifu for life.
It's all in good fun.
It's all in good fun. How have you
It's
been
pillow
over there?
talk. That's all.
They have the most amazing badges. Have you seen their
No.
badges?
No, I have not.
They made electronic QuakeCon badges.
Oh, that's
They're
awesome.
incredible.
Yeah,
They're
and they
incredible.
do stuff. They're touch screen.
I genuinely think that clan is awesome.
Yeah, no, they are. They really
we
are.
ran into them earlier when we were handing out flyers for this tournament, and they got a pizza from a place called Serious Pizza. This pizza box was as big as like a pallet.
Yeah, they got huge ass pizzas.
Huge.
That was really cool. They seem to have a lot of camaraderie, and they're one of the bigger clans here. And they're just having a good time. And we're gonna switch out.
Goodbye,
Charles,
everyone. I may make
Charles.
an appearance again later.
Charles, what's your Twitter? Before
My
you go?
Twitter is at @the_CSJR. And
Pretty
I
easy
tweet
to remember.
an obscene amount. So
All right.
feel free to follow.
All right, and
Do a
here we
test.
go.
Who tweets more, Charles or I, on an average day? I tweet at way more obscene hours of the night.
Yeah.
Charles like sleeps like a normal human being.
And joining us back on the stream, the man with the briefcase himself, Austin Khan.
I
How
went
you
on the
doing?
water run for this crew because we were tired of drinking sweet tea.
Moisture is key, ladies and gentlemen, when doing this much commentary.
Moisture?
Moisture.
Don't you mean hydration?
Hydration.
A word from our sponsor.
So, yeah, that's me. You know what's great? Water. I like it. That's all.
Drink
Bottoms
it.
up.
Water. Drink it.
good
Don't
for you.
die from
You got-
dehydration.
Yeah, don't die from dehydration, especially when you're in Texas
Look at that
with this
pen.
kind of humidity.
Pen
Jesus Christ.
technology.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want
All
to know
right.
about this pen. Where's
Charles
the
has
pen?
an amazing pen.
It's not a
and
bad
there's a
pen
story
story. It's a
to
good
it.
pen story.
There's a story to the pen. Two players are still messing with stuff, and we're
Yeah.
just waiting patiently
I
on
had
them.
a lot more patience for this at 9 p.m. yesterday
All right.
than I do at 12:30 today.
That's right.
The pen story.
Is everybody okay? You want to tell the pen story
Yeah, I'll tell
on
it
the
really
live
fast.
stream?
So
All right.
I bought a desk on OfferUp for $25. It was a gigantic executive desk. That's like $300 probably. $25, and that pen was in it. That pen costs more than that desk did. It's like $150 by itself,
That's
Score.
a classy pen.
and I've had it since, and it's wonderful.
Oh, protect that pen.
Damn.
Yes, absolutely.
Or, sell it on eBay.
No, you
No, it's
don't
a
give
good
up a
luck pen.
find like that.
What? A pen that could pay for
You
your
writers,
desk and buy you
you
$100
writers
in
and your
tacos?
implements.
That's right.
You guys care about
Okay.
writing implements?
We do.
All right.
It's been like 7 hours. Did we talk shit about Ernest Hemingway earlier?
You and I were talking shit, and I was
That's-
telling you about.
that
I was
seems like
telling you
something that
about the
happened.
time that I talked smack to a guy that looked like Ernest
Oh,
Hemingway.
that's right. That's what it was.
That's right.
That's what it was.
I was talking about one of the shows that I
knew
did
Hemingway
as a musician.
came up
Yeah.
somewhere.
Well. First of all, I said something and then said it was a Hemingway quote, and then we went off about how I talked smack to this guy at a concert that was like heckling me.
What did you
during
say
a
to him
performance.
again?
Oh, I think I told him that nobody cared about his opinions because he was just a knockoff Ernest Hemingway. Because it was just an old man with a white, like a
Just
big white
heckling-
beard and like a
heckling you?
turtleneck who was like, stockier. Yeah, just like talking trash about like the volume of rock and roll.
Before we go, we should definitely clean out the hallway.
Oh yeah.
I walked in here, and it just looks like a disaster area from where
sure.
we were eating all that Mexican
I'm
food.
Oh
Sure.
no.
It's just like,
Can we get
like that,
Can we get a-
that last season of Breaking Bad when Walter goes back, like a little bit of spoilers. His house is all like tagged and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
That's basically the hallway of the Gaylord Texan right now outside of this room.
Man.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Tomorrow, no one will be getting special settings. I'm just letting you all know now. If you're still here and you think that we're going to be doing this tomorrow,
You're gonna,
you are so fucking wrong.
you're gonna fucking deal.
You are so goddamn fucking wrong.
This is brought to you by Key Bindings.
Yes. Key bindings. Hurry up and fucking finish them.
You just don't get it, man. Console plebes. You
I
guys are like,
know.
oh, my PS4, I just started up. It works great.
Yeah, that's right. I don't have to buy a new graphics card or
I'm saying
motherboard
this
just
as
to play a new
card-carrying member
video
of the PC
game.
Master
I
Race,
know.
I annoy the hell out of myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
are we ready to go?
I changed key bindings.
I know you
I'm
do.
part of the problem.
You are
Did-
part of the problem.
Did all of our delicate snowflakes get their bindings? Are they ready to go? All right.
You're all my special little.
You're all
people.
just so special. You all get to just do your own bindings. It's so just so wonderful and special. Not tomorrow. No more. It's all over. You blew it. You blew it. Y'all took too long. We're still here, and it's almost 1 in the morning. God damn it.
QuakeCon 2019. The key bindings finally are completed.
How to overheat Blake. You
It's
guys.
that sweet tea. Look how much of it we drank. That's the second
That's
bottle.
mostly you guys. I had like 2 little cups of that.
I had
It
two little
doesn't
cups.
matter. That stuff is like infused with like super high fructose corn syrup.
This is like they took molasses and just poured a little black tea in there.
For real.
Yeah.
I feel a certain way after drinking that. And I don't like the way I feel right
No,
now.
I feel
should
like-
be asleep right now, and I am not.
You're like wired, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm wondering what's in that. That's not your conventional tea, guys.
They
Are
call
we,
this.
are we revoking the unofficial sponsorship of Elfin
No.
Sweet Tea?
No,
No,
because
no.
we didn't even. This was like a bonus. I didn't even ask for it.
They
They're
call
like,
this-
"Here,
Oh,
have-
they threw it in.
Like have 3 gallons of sweet tea with your
All right,
fajitas.
and we're ready to actually play. It looks like our little snowflakes are
We could do
got
lemonade
all their
tomorrow.
key bindings in order.
You wanna
All
do
right.
lemonade tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do lemonade tomorrow.
Lemonade's what? Just a great Beyonce album and a
Nah.
delicious beverage.
Beyonce schmeyonce.
Oh my God! Get out of here now.
I just said that.
I know that it's your tournament and you're my boss and everything. But no, not about the Queen Bee.
That last album, though.
Oh
Whatever.
really?
I feel like Jay-Z just cheated on her so they could have more content to create.
That's why Jay-Z cheated on her. Yeah.
I need to make my apology album. That she has to make the shaming album.
Let's
Then they go on the "I'm not breaking up with him" tour.
Yeah.
uh,
Hey, they made bank.
Yeah,
they're
right?
they are the power couple.
Right?
They are like the ultimate power couple. Hove and Beyonce.
Michelle and Barry were pretty good.
I don't know. I'd still put a ring on it, even after Jay-Z.
After the kids?
Yeah, after the Blue Ivy and whatever else weird name they gave their other kid.
Brent Musburger. Is that the son's name?
All right.
I can't remember.
Are we ready to go? All right, we're about to go. We've got another match after this as well, I believe. So
we
this
have
is,
a bonus round coming up.
After-
bonus round.
Oh wait, this is the last one, right? No, there's no. Stop. I need to stop filling myself with false hope. All right. Here we go. Let's get this game going here.
How about some more key bindings?
All right. Let's change all the resolutions. Let's go back to default so everybody can redo their bindings once more. Someone's still working on their commands here, and if they don't get going soon, hello. What's going on here? We've got
Yes.
Yeah, this is
You're live. So we got Switch, Mirai, Yakumo, and _/Sanders.
all right.
Is that like someone running with Sanders?
It looks like they are on a.
candidate.
Looks like they're on a different map.
Yes. Are they in a different map?
Yeah, they're on a
This is a
different
different
map for
map.
some reason. Oh my goodness.
That's weird.
We're just gonna let it fly because this took too long to get started.
Somebody probably changed the map when they were changing their key binding.
That's probably what happened.
Right?
That's probably what happened. And we're just gonna roll with it because we're chill.
I mean, they're all playing this, so
That's right.
this is not one of my favorite. I love that animation of them throwing the grenade.
Yes. It's great.
Gives me the feels.
I remember just like when you saw like hands.
Look at
in games
Mirai,
for the first time.
Mirai or Mirai throwing grenades like they're
Dude,
going out of
that's a
style.
great strategy.
It's definitely a great strategy. It's funny, we were talking to Fatality about playing Duke Nukem. He said he used to just throw a bunch of pipe bombs in the theater in E1M1
Yep.
and just sit in the corner and wait for his friend to come in and go, and then, you know how it is. You can
I
lace
know
that
how
whole
it
room.
is.
I want to actually pick up a gun at some point, though.
I don't know. Each their own, right?
Sanders and
Switch or
No,
Cooper?
Mirai.
Mirai. Mirai?
yeah, Mirai.
Mirai?
Give something with bullets.
Grenades are like bullets that you throw with your hands.
Oh, wow. That was actually a good
Yeah, that
grenade.
was a good grenade.
But you have weapons. Yes,
Yeah.
there they are.
You have to use everything at your disposal.
You really do.
Yeah.
And
No matter what.
frequently, it's about switching weapons and running out of ammo, not reloading.
Yeah, and deathmatch, it doesn't, it's not about playing conservatively.
Oh, wow. No.
It's a-
To
it's-
come up that elevator like that with someone pointing a rocket at you and be alive, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's luck almost.
I will say I do play these games with contingency plans, also, if I don't know how you roll. I have a favorite weapon, but I always make sure I have my second favorite weapon ready to go, depending on the situation. It's usually pretty different. I like to switch between chain gun and the rocket launcher, the chain gun and the rail gun, usually.
Yep. In this game, it was definitely chain gun rail for me.
We have a rail gun.
Hallelujah.
There
The
we
best
go.
gun in this game.
This is actually, I think Quake 2's rail gun is my favorite rail gun.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Look at the kick.
The things that you used to be able to do in the, multi-kills in that gun.
Oh, man. Line them up, knock them down.
Yeah. I actually do like Railgun and Quake Champions. They did a good job with it.
I do like it.
You know, when you zoom in with it,
Mm-hmm.
it's more powerful.
Yeah.
I think that's a neat mechanic.
And it's blue. It's a blue light.
Blue trails.
It's a blue
I
sparkles.
think it's green Quake Champions. But yeah.
But here it's blue.
Yeah, it is blue.
It's blue in this
Which,
one,
in
and
this game, it really pops because
Yeah.
it's like,
Oh, it does.
the only color that isn't brown.
or orange or red.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not in that little corner of the color wheel.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing a lot of players are bringing up their inventory and then closing them quickly. It's because Quake 2 messed with what was not yet the standard button for checking your score. It became tab later. In Quake 2, it's F1. Tab is your inventory by default.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
Some
my
people,
goodness.
goodness. You're changing the bindings mid-game.
That's a
man.
bold move, If you're gonna
Bold move.
That's
got
the
your
new
choice.
rule. If you want to change bindings, you do it.
Mid-game.
you do it, you do it on our time.
We could just start earlier tomorrow.
We could, or we could just let people deal with it.
I'm just gonna my day and most of my day tomorrow involves demanding pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what I can get. I didn't get.
No pictures of Spider-Man. I gave a Spider-Man guy a pamphlet today.
Oh really?
Guy wearing a Spider-Man mask.
Why didn't you take a picture of him?
Because I didn't think about it. Because I'm not Burkleton. I'm not the one responsible for getting.
You're all responsible for pictures of Spider-Man.
Okay, I'll remember that now.
Come on.
I'm just gonna text.
All I do is post that GIF of the guy pounding the table every
J.
day.
Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, that's me.
J. Jonah Jameson, man.
That's me.
Triple J.
You know, as much as I
Triple
really
J
like,
Con.
as much as I really like
we
the
got
new
some
Spider-Man
close
movies,
combat here.
J.K. Rowling
There's a
and I'm not J.K. Rowling.
That was a solid
Did
kill
the Harry
button.
Potter author play Spider-Man?
No, J.K. What is it? J.K. Sims, the actor
Who played
who
Jonah
played
Jameson?
Jonah Jameson,
Sure.
was the best casting for that character ever. It was like straight out of the comic book.
Yeah.
I would love if they just brought him back, even for the new
I
ones.
would watch a show just based on him.
Yeah, as J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah. Like,
Hell
don't,
yeah.
like have Peter Parker and Spider-Man in it, but make it about him.
Just
Yeah,
make it
and
about
then
the
use
Daily Bugle. You know, there
yeah,
were.
the Daily Bugle. Call it
Yeah.
the Daily Bugle. Make it a show. Put it on Netflix.
It's possible.
Reed Hastings will give him like $50 million.
Boom.
Greenlight
There
this
you
show.
go.
Call us, Reed.
This call got
That's not picking up
shows
armor
written
shots.
like-
I do too. I love all the sounds in this game. I love the jump sound.
Yeah. I love that, and like that's also from Doom as well. Carried
Yeah.
over, and I love that grunt.
Mhm.
That grunt. That sounds like a large man trying to jump.
That's the sound of me when I don't get pictures of Spider-Man.
This sound like me. That's the sound of me trying to just stand up from my chair.
That's the sound of me sitting down. That's gonna be me sitting down at the end of the night, taking off my shoes.
Yeah.
Just trying to reach for your socks. Like,
It's tomorrow morning. We got 11 a.m. Todd Howard is talking.
I'm gonna be writing tomorrow
I know.
until the next round of the Quakeholio.
Probably until lunch.
Yeah.
Let's not go to the Texas station tomorrow.
no, let's never go there again. They've lied to me
The
twice.
deconstructed sandwich is the worst.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
It
They
really
fooled me
just
twice.
tied the day together, though. Honestly.
I'm glad.
Things improved though.
I'm glad that our
It was-
waitress had
that
a
was
good
the
sense
low.
of humor.
It was the low point of our day.
Our waitress had a good sense of humor about it,
did.
though.
It wasn't the first time she had to explain that sandwich to somebody.
Yeah.
You can tell.
It's bullshit. Like
It
should
wasn't
come
a
with
fucking
paper that said
sandwich.
Some assembly required.
It was meat with
If
toast.
you're deconstructing something, you have to say it on the menu.
Yeah.
But no one deconstructs a sandwich.
yeah.
I've never heard of that in my life. That's like faux fancy.
Yeah, and honestly, it's supposed to be like another.
This is like just a lot of people throwing grenades. It's
Yeah.
really weird. This match is odd.
This is the strategy.
Is it?
Just keep it going for as long as they can.
Is that really a
Keep the
strategy?
game
That's not
going.
a strat.
No.
They
It's
just
just like you're not picking up weapons.
if none of them ever kill each other, the game won't end, and none of them will lose,
Having
and
a blaster
eventually,
standoff.
you know, we'll be here at 4 in the morning, and they're all just jumping around throwing grenades.
No, there's a time limit for that reason.
Thank God.
Key bindings.
Yeah. That's all. The next round of tournament is just gonna be make the best key bindings.
Super key bindings.
we'll judge which ones we find the best. It'll really make things go.
Key
quickly.
bindings of show.
I use the default key bindings. Winner.
Yep.
There
You're
you
the
go.
best.
You'll be
Round.
moving on to the next round where we don't want
You get a
anyone
bye.
changing the
You know, character models were definitely improved on this as well.
Oh,
yeah,
They started
yeah.
to give they started to give players a little bit more personality.
More personality, also more animation to the weapon. This was the, I remember like all the way back to Doom, there was just kind of one generic gun. You really couldn't tell what your opponent was using by looking at them. But in this, you could, right down to the animation of them throwing grenades.
Yeah. That was a big difference from Quake 1, for
Yeah.
sure.
It was really cool. If you followed id, you kind of followed the evolution of first-person shooters from movement to
And there we go.
weapons to animations.
All right.
So we have
Let's
some
give it up
winners.
for the last round. We've got some winners. We'll be finding out soon who's moving on.
And
All
we're
right.
coming back to us.
All right, we'll find
What's
out in just
up?
a second who won that round.
Wow, what a game!
What a
A
game.
lot of
Brought
grenades.
to
A
you
lot
by
of throwing.
grenades.
Brought to you by grenades that time.
You got anything to say about grenades?
Word from our sponsor.
They're pretty good. You know what? Like, I would have liked to see more railgun, considering that we were on a level with railgun there. That probably would have made more sense, considering it's like the best gun in the game. But yeah, you know, if you're gonna be stuck with a bunch of grenades, peppering the place is not a bad idea. But it helps, like I said earlier, you shoot the guy or your opponent, the gal, whatever, and you soften him up,
Right.
and then you throw the grenade.
Yes.
That's the way. That's the
That's
strat.
how you do it.
That's the hot strat.
That's the old pepper.
Yeah.
That's the old spicy chicken wing.
Yeah.
That's right. And remember, kids, if you won that round, you're definitely going to want to stick around. Don't leave just yet.
Yeah,
If
do not
you,
leave. You might have a chance to win something really cool in a bonus round.
That's right.
Just saying.
That's right. Only one way to win, and that's to stick around until the end of round 2. Man, these guys really have it tough. They have to stick around and maybe win $3,000 tomorrow and maybe win something
I know.
else.
Can you believe, like, there's...
In the live stream with the eye of the tiger. Yep, sorry we went away. Folks,
Do it, Jack.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, someone applauded my singing.
Woo!
Only took 20 years.
We love your singing.
Encore. Go buy my album, cartoonviolencemusic.com. I sing songs about robots and Star Wars when I'm not here. You'll all like it. You're nerds, so go buy it. Look it up on your phones right now, and you can buy my entire catalog very cheap.
Yep.
Give me money, please.
Wait, are you the official sponsor?
No, I'm asking for money.
Okay.
You can sponsor my band if you want. You don't have to.
I don't know.
The
about
official
that.
band of Shacknews.
I mean, if Army of Techno were to like somehow sign Cartoon Violence, maybe we would do something.
Maybe.
Shacknews.
We are kind of electronic. I mean, we use Game
You are.
Boys and stuff.
You're
we definitely
totally
fit in the-
electronic
yeah,
music.
video game realm. We use the electronic stuff even before that.
I think
you
it
know.
would be like a cool show if we got all the Shackers together that played music.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you had like Mark Rebele, you know, Look It's Pancakes, and you had Blake, you had me, you had
I used to play trumpet and drums.
Seven Kami.
At
Or,
the
or
same
if our
time?
staff got together and just like had a band.
I always thought I really thought a Shack staff band would be a cool idea.
What would be our name?
The Shack staff band. I don't know.
Burgleton.
Burkleton would be.
Like maybe it's like, you know, Benny the Jet's briefcase and the Shackers.
Briefcase in the shack.
Briefcakes in the Shackers. Dun, 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 dun.
Briefcase and the
Dun,
Shackers.
dun, dun,
Our
dun.
first hit single, Key Bindings.
Does everybody got their key bindings in order?
Probably not.
We sure would hate it if your key bindings weren't right. That's right. We've got one more match for you guys tonight that you know of. That's right. One more match of Quake 2 this evening is a.
It looks like we got. Is this 4 people?
Yes, it is. Looks like someone's still in a prompt here trying to connect.
3 people.
Oh, it's
and
just
a
3
prompt.
people. 3 people in a prompt coming to you this Thursdays on CBS.
Key
What?
bindings.
What happens when 3 metropolitan business moguls are forced to raise a key binding? All on their own. That's- Oh, and I think you guys just reached that threshold.
Oh, yeah.
Now you guys are overheating. Because that's the biggest laugh of the night right there.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Here
Oh,
we are.
someone had a rocket. Someone had a rail, and they switched to the handgun.
All
That's
right,
a shame.
we've got Fury Force, Juan, 1710, Neo GX, and Nobody, all competing right here on a map that we
I don't
did
think
not-
nobody has a chance.
I think the guy in the bottom right is probably gonna win. There we go. All right. Let's see who's gonna come out on top in this last round. They've got 10 minutes or 25 kills, whichever comes first, and I'm really hoping it's the 25 kills. Oh yes, what a night it has been. We've had some stiff competition. It's been neck and neck. It's been cutthroat. It's been intense. It's been mild. It's been spicy.
I love
all
the
at
vitriol
different
that's
times.
come out of Blake during the Quake 2 round. Because it's like, it sums up how people felt about this game. You know, like there was a lot of hate to this game. There's some people that were just I loved it.
I,
Hey,
have a
I
love-hate
love Quake
relationship.
too. I
you
love
know?
Quake too.
Hey, I don't hate the Quake.
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying-
hate the Quake.
But you hate the key binding.
I hate the key bindings. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
It happens.
Hey, the key bindings happen.
We all can't be console plebes, Blake. I'm sorry.
Hey, first of all, my games just go in and they work. I don't need to upgrade except every 10 years when the new console comes out.
10 years?
That's the life cycle usually. Well, that was the life cycle. It's changed now.
Yeah,
Obviously.
because
8
they're-
years.
8
Well,
years.
what about these in between consoles? Like you have a PS4 Pro,
I do.
right?
You
Which,
know,
like-
but that's still I buy it and it works. I don't need to like customize all the things inside of it.
Yeah, because that
I don't need to
PS3 it
constantly
sure did
replace
work
them.
when I got my identity stolen. When the PSN got hacked, it sure did work. It just worked, right?
Hey, that wasn't the console. That was the network. The console.
Oh, it was
on.
the service built around the hardware.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, not the hardware itself. The hardware itself still worked offline. Are people clipping?
They're clipping
Is someone clipping stuff? I don't think.
on Twitch.
Oh, people are clipping our Twitch stuff.
They're
That's
probably
great.
talking our hot takes
Well, they love
about
our
the
hot
Gaylord
takes.
Texan restaurant.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, what the hell's a deconstructed sandwich?
a deconstructed sandwich. Like
It's like-
honestly, and that's not what deconstructed means.
No.
It doesn't mean you put the damn sandwich together yourself.
No, deconstruct is like we removed this and we put it over here. Like it's
And
a
you-
minimal kind of thing. Instead
Yeah.
of giving you tomato sauce, here's like actual tomatoes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that's what deconstructed means.
Yeah,
Not
it's like
just-
a. That's totally fine. But I just we're not going back there. We're just not going back there. We're not going back to that sandwich.
We're not going back to that restaurant. It's just convenient. It's
Or-
a typical tourist trap restaurant.
Yeah.
With a lot of
Remember-
bait and switch. I'm surprised it was like, we are home of the world's best blah, 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 you know?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't say that on the menu.
That's too big of a lie.
Yeah,
World's
right?
most
Too big of a
expensive
lie.
empanada.
World's most disappointing fried apple pie.
Yeah, just lie to me about the goddamn empanada.
Their fries, their wings aren't terrible.
Everything else,
I
they're
mean,
just
I can go anywhere.
they're
and get
just-
some good wings.
Yeah.
gooder or better wings.
Good. I said good.
Good wings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
even
got
better.
two
can
people
take it
fighting
to
with the worst rocket launcher in the history of the franchise right now.
Oh,
and somebody
one of
won.
them just took him out. That was
Fury
Fury Force.
Nice kill.
Showing him how it's done.
You gotta love those one-on-one rocket battles, though.
I do love those.
You know?
Now that's a man that knows rockets.
He
It's a
does
Quake
know his
staple.
rockets.
He does know rockets. That's usually a term that I reserve for Rocket League.
But this game kind of it applies.
Yeah, it applies. It's amazing how many games you could say that
Oh,
man
wow.
knows rockets. Ooh.
Oh.
Fury Force could have gotten a really cheap kill right there. Instead, he just does a little bit of damage and goes for a swim because it's hot in Dallas. Oh, but it looks like he got the kill there.
Speaking of hot, did you see Greg's latest top 10?
Oh.
There's top 10 hottest levels in video games.
Oh, I
That's
like that.
right.
Yeah, just hit the front page of Shacknews. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, if you go to shacknews.com, you can check out our latest top 10 video from our own Greg Burkleton Burke, as well as, some articles by us. I just put up a preview of a game called Strange Brigade that's coming out later this month. Very excited about that game. Let's see. We just got our reviews for WarioWare up there. A couple. I think it
We
was
have
our
a
Madden.
Dead Cells review on the front page right now.
I think our Madden review went live today.
Yeah, it did not do so hot.
You know,
it was an
that's-
off year.
yeah.
Last year was really a banner year for that game.
and that's usually how it is with Madden. I
It has
know-
a hot year and a cold year.
Yeah, that's right. Because the development teams leapfrog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like a lot of times that happens with the Madden franchise.
But the Browns are actually ranked 80 overall in that game.
Well, that was generous of them.
Yeah.
That was
There's
very
gotta be
nice
some
of them.
Cleveland devs on that team.
I think it's just everybody feels sad for him, you know?
I can see that.
It's just like, we could all be, everyone could be a Cleveland Browns fan this year just because,
We just
they
want
got to
to see
win
them
something.
get a win.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to fight for the underdog,
Especially
cheer 'em
because we
on.
just had our hearts ripped out by LeBron James for the second time.
He'll be
Yeah.
back in 4 years.
He'll be back.
You think just to retire? They'll just sign him to
No,
retire?
we're
or he'll
gonna
actually
we're
come
gonna
back?
draft his son. And he'll come back.
Let's see what's going on here. Now here we go. If you look at Juan, he's using that height to his advantage, keeping his eyes open, and I don't know. I don't know if that grenade launcher is doing him any good.
He's trying to
right
bait
now,
him into this dark area. It's a
Yeah.
smart move.
Get sneaky with it.
Yeah.
Be a stealth little
Paid
ninja.
off. That was solid strategy there.
So you think
By Juan.
You think-
1-7.
he's definitely got some experience
Quite a bit of Quake experience with Juan over there.
lurking in the shadows, getting his grenade kills.
We got another 3 for all
Staying
going
mobile.
on here.
There's
You know, the strategy in this situation is let these two guys beat up on each other, come in and go blow, blow, get 2 kills really quick. You know,
you're
or you
in
can
a-
toss a grenade in there in this game.
When you're in a free-for-all, wait for someone to get weak, then run in and pick off the winner.
just like
Easy way to get ahead of this.
just like in any good 3-for-all, you just kind of let the two of them start it. You
I
kinda,
think we saw Gamer Girl Loves You in the World Championship employing that in the Duke Nukem round.
Yeah,
that's right.
She was letting them beat up on each other. She would come in and get some double kills. It's a really solid strat.
it is.
Especially in this scenario.
Yeah, but ooh, that was a great rocket shot from Fury Force right there.
But how about that World Championship? Something else.
That World Championship was the start of the
Shacknews
Shacknews.
Electronic Sports. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's just an all uphill from here. It's been
Uphill. That's so true. That is so true, Blake.
yeah, but
It's all uphill from here.
yeah,
That's
anything
the
worth
briefcase man motto.
anything worth doing isn't easy though. That's what I'd say. Except for maybe tying our shoes and brushing our teeth and cleaning and bathing ourselves.
I'm trying to think of something worth doing that's easy. Sleeping.
And I have found that challenging
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
over the
honestly.
As
last
you get older.
several hours. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, especially tonight with all this sweet tea in me, I'm gonna just go down to the BYOC and go woo, 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 woo.
There we go.
There we go.
we
Some of them are still alive.
Yep. There we go.
That's right. And remember, stick around after this round because we're not going to be ending things right away.
Yeah, we got one more thing.
We got a
I
little,
love one more thing.
Just
we got a big
one
surprise.
more thing.
One more game. What's that from?
I don't know.
One more game.
One more game.
Is it?
It's an old reference. I wouldn't be surprised if neither of you got it.
It's a movie.
No, it's from a commercial. From a commercial. Commercial you might get caught up in.
I don't know. Yeah, tell me.
I believe it's Crossfire. Oh, and
Oh,
speaking of
Crossfire.
Crossfire,
There you go.
they got caught up in the
We
Crossfire.
have
We
a
have a
winner.
winner.
We don't know who he is. or-
They haven't told us yet. But let's give a round of applause to all of our competitors today.
Yes. Great
It
work,
is-
everybody.
It's been a hell of a day one.
Who?
Fury Force and, Neo GX.
Wow, that must have been a close game.
Yeah, both be moving on. Or are we going into a sudden death judges? Do they both progress? Or are we going to sudden death? All right. Oh,
We're
snap.
doing a bonus thing.
Oh, snap. It's time for the bonus round. We have picked a competitor at random, and they are going to get a chance